Welcome to Blackboard Tips and Tricks with Professor Ron. Today, we're going to take a look at how to get your course ready to go for the new session. Okay, so I'm here in my MUSI 1310 American Music Developmental Shell. Now, this class has already been built. It's a class that I use, rolls over, year to year, session to session. And it's basically where I make all the updates and changes before I'm going to export and then import that into a soon-to-be live course. I'm going to update all of my assignments in American Music on Blackboard in 60 seconds or less. Here we go. Timer running. All right, go to Batch Edit. And I'm going to do Start Here, Module 1, Module 2, Edit Dates. All right, I'm going to do change dates based on course start. Yeah, we're good with that. Let's put the course start, and we're going to go here. I'll click 25, and the new start date, which is really the 20th, but I got to select 19 because it's going to put the official start date on the 20th, putting 147 days in between. Trust me on this one. Hit Edit Dates. Okay, good to go on the first part. I'm going to keep going, and I'll explain at the end. All right, we need to batch edit again for the second half of the course. Going to do Module 3, Module 4. Going to edit dates. Now it's 147. This time I'm just going to do by days. Let's do change dates by number of days. We're going to shift dates forward. Let's go, 147, 154. Okay, got to add in the extra days because of spring break. You got an extra week in there, so I got to do the math on that one. Okay, now I got to do one more thing. Let me go to Batch Edit, and let's go to Module 4, and I want to adjust one of the assignments that has moved to another date. So let me click that one. This just changed weeks. I made an assignment change for 2026, so we're going to go... I changed something. This has nothing to do with batch edit. It was just me changing something. So I want to put in there where it now falls, which is going to be May 3rd. All right, May 3rd, 2026, 11 p.m. That's just a week change on my end that I wanted to move it. Final exam's going to be off because final exams can get displaced because they can run from, Sunday to, Wednesday, Friday to Thursday. They can run... it runs through a week, basically. So I need to make sure these things can move. So I'm going to select Final Exam. I'm going to edit dates. And I want to actually put in that due date. I know when the final exams close. We're going to go to the 14th. We're going to put in the time. And we're done. The whole class has been updated. Well, maybe I didn't make it in 60 seconds. Certainly gave it a good go. Okay, awesome. Hope that helps. Let's continue with our course prep here. Now, the next thing I want to do is I'm going to continue forth with some date adjustments. We're going to go to Module 1, the Elements of Music. We're going to click on Module Overview, and I'm going to scroll down, and I need to adjust these dates. So I need to edit content, come down, click, scroll again. Okay. I need to get those dates. All I really got to do is come over here. These are modular due dates, so it makes it a little easier in that sense. And I just want to get the first modular due date, which is going to be here. So copy that. So for my first module will start here. That's week 1. But the first official content module is Module 1, the Elements of Music, which runs week 2 to week 5 in my American Music course. So that means all the work is due at the end of the module, and that's how I do it for everything. Everything is based on whatever the big overarching lecture topic is. All the work is due at the end of the module. Of course, students need to make sure to do it weekly. It's assigned weekly, but with an ultimate due date. Now, I need to come over here, look at the to-do list, and I say, okay, cool, it also includes these videos. And I just want to get all that stuff out of there. Get that out of there. That out of there. Get that out of there. We're going to take this out too. All right, so the how-to videos. And all I'm going to do, get that in there. All right, Sunday, February 22nd, 2026, 11 p.m. And for the rest, same idea. Okay, we're going to fix that. Sometimes things can go a little bit haywire. Let me do this, recopy, and we're going to come back up. Okay, and I want to let's fix that issue. Okay, we'll come back here. And this happens. We'll go there, and we can fix that. Okay, so lectures, how-to videos look good. All this looks good. Then journal 1, 2, 3, 4. All this looks good. Sunday, all 2026. We want to make sure to get that one in there as well. Quizzes. Okay, so I know that it's going to be my elements. Let me come down. Let's do that. And probably I deleted something I shouldn't have deleted. Okay, I'll make this big screen again. Okay, cool. So this is the first module, fixing the dates on the first module after all the batch editing has been complete. And we see the how-to videos, journal 1, 2, 3, 4, all February 26 going down, elements of music, Sunday, February, all that looks good. Let's save it. That's the first module knocked out for adjusted. All right, let's move on to module 2. Same thing. I'm going to come over here, and I want to get my due date for module 2. So I can come up, and I'm looking at March 15th. Okay, come back, go over here. I'm going to edit content. All right, and then gotta get in there. Okay, there we go. Get this out. I'm going to be careful what I delete, though, obviously. Get that out of there. Get that one out of there. I need to leave the names of the quizzes. That'll help, right? Midterm exam. It's going to change, of course. Face-to-face, that I need to leave the same. All right, so the lecture stuff, all that's good. I need to adjust journal 5, space. Okay, we got that. Same thing here. Okay, Sunday, March 15th. That looks good. Quiz, check the spacing. Cool, got my copy and paste. Good. All right, Sunday, good. March 15, 2026. Sunday, March 15, 2026, good. Same thing here. All that looks good. And I want to get the midterm exam timeline. So all I have to do is come back over here to my course prep notes. I make these notes just to make it so much easier to not have to manually type everything or think about it on the fly. All right, so I just get all this, and I already have the face-to-face, so I didn't have to necessarily get that. Make the screen big again, come over here, midterm exam, and I can do a couple things. I could just do this, and I'll just fix that. Okay, cool. And I just double check. Looks good. I'm looking for M1526, M1526, M15, good. Monday, March 9th, Sunday, March 15. I will need all that information again, but all it looks good. I'm making sure it's all, just no mistake. If I miss something, you go back and fix it, edit, fix, revise. But yeah, everything's looking good here. We're going to save. Okay, cool. That's cool. Yeah, all right. Let's get out of there. And I'm going to go ahead and click on that folder as well and look. Okay, midterm exam, read before you take. All this looks fine. Week 7, week 8, midterm exam. Yeah, that's cool. All right, we'll go to the next module, module 3. All right, so the module 3 date, we're going to go Sunday. Okay, make the screen big again. And module 3, music and transition. We're going to click on the module overview. I want to edit, scroll, click, scroll, come down. Cool, we got that. Looks good. And then make sure to leave the names of my quizzes. I messed that one up earlier. I fixed it. All right, journal 7, 8, and 9. Okay, we put the date, spacing, all that stuff looks good. So far, so good. Date, date, date. All right, and I'm just going through music in transition, new beginnings. Sunday, April 12th, 26th, Sunday, April 12th, 26th, Sunday, April 12th, 26th. Checking the spacing. Oh, that looks pretty good. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Yeah, we're all good there. Journals, quizzes. Let's save this. And I see it all held. Looking good, looking good. As I kind of like move around a little bit. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Yeah. Awesome. Let's get out of here. That one's good. Yeah. Okay, and we want to go to Module 4. This is modern music and modern day culture. Let's go to the module overview. All right, I want to edit. I got to click scroll. We want to get those dates also. It's going to be the last one. I can click any of the assignments, but Sunday, May 10th. Okay, and I'm going to go here. Let's just get everything out of there. All right, this one's going to be a special revised. I moved the video into a concert paper. So that's in a different week now. I'll have to fix that. No worries. We'll come back in just a second. So let's get Journal 10. That date is good. It messes it up. This happens from time to time. I'm going to go ahead and relist. Okay, and I'll take it from there this time. All right, music and video journals. It's 10/11, Sunday, May 10th, 2026. Sunday, May 10th, 2026. Okay, looking good. All right. Yeah, that's good. Checking spacing, cool. Looks good, looks good. Looking good. Dance craze, DJs, breakbeats, hip hop. So Sunday, May 10th, Sunday, May 10th, Sunday, May 10th, Sunday, May 10th, and then the concert paper, and then the final. So let's get the date for the concert paper since I have adjusted that for 2026. It's going to be here. All right, we're going to come over here. We're going to get that in there. Okay, cool. Sunday, May 3rd, 2026, 11 p.m. Awesome. All right, let's get the final exam timeline. Final exam timeline here. I'm going to make the screen big again. And I'm just going to go ahead and do this. And I'll relist it, no worries. Well, I wanted to. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. This is, yeah, not all, okay. Not what I wanted. I'll fix it. Okay, so let's take this one and let's go to list. Let's do that. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm moving around too quick. Need to slow down and just double check. Okay, I think we're okay though. Music and video journals 10/11, May 10, all that's looking good. Quizzes, May 10, 26. Yeah, concert paper May 3rd, cool. Online Friday, May 8th, 2026, 8:30 a.m. The Thursday, May 14th, 2026, 11 p.m. And then face-to-face. Yes, it is all correct. We got to save on the last module. Kind of scroll down, Journal 10 and 11, Sunday, May 10th. That's cool. The last couple quizzes, May 10th. All that's looking good. Concert paper, May 3rd. Online, M8. Yeah, we're great. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So that takes care of batch editing and then the module date editing. All right. Let's see where we want to go next. I think I will check maybe some individual Like if I have, like so if I click on, let's see, like the midterm information. Let's double check midterm exam. I'm not going to worry about conditions at this moment. Midterm exam, just making sure there's no other, that I didn't put any other dates anywhere. Okay. Oh, this is all good. All right. I'm going to check down in the final folder. Let's go to the final exam. All right. 514. Just a little note. Review. I have the review sheet. Okay. That's all looking good. All right. I'm going to click through just to kind of clear it out so I don't have to close all the disclosure triangles. All right. Good news is it takes care of many of, well, I mean, a good bit of many of. I mean, the dates are kind of tedious. It's kind of a lot of date stuff to do. Now, I can either go run through maybe the top line navigation and jump to announcements, or maybe I want to go through the start here and fix a few things. How about I do this before I tackle the start here? I'm going to click achievements. We're clear. Good to go. Nothing to do there. Groups. We're clear. Nothing to do there. Analytics. This is a developmental shell, so don't need to worry about that. Messages in a developmental shell. Nothing to do there. Gradebook. I'm going to hit gradable items. Okay, and I see overall grade. Good to go. I can click. We're going to check calculating details. All right, I see my journals are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're good to go there. Okay, and then I click down assignment, how-to videos. The lectures are there. It's messy. I'd have to go through and maybe do like 01, 02. I'm not going to worry about that for this session. I'll do a gradebook session later down the line. And okay, quizzes. That's looking good. Tests. Okay, all good. Presentation. That's where I'm putting the paper. Yeah, all this stuff is looking good. More stuff on the gradebook later. Let's get out of there. I don't use discussions because I use Padlet, so we're clear there. Click the calendar, then I'll come back to announcements. Click due dates. Yeah, the due date's day. Cool. All that's looking good. Awesome. Now in top line navigation, I want to go to announcements, and I just need to edit them. And this can be tedious as well because I need to do each one by one, and there's things that I'll have to fix. So I'm going to hit edit, and I'm going to go. STC American Music, welcome to American Music. And I need to make sure the office hours are correct because that changes from session to session, semester to semester. Okay, so I'll come over here and we're going to find, here's all my office hours information. I can retype it, I can copy and paste. I'll bring some information with me. All right. I'm going to do that. Okay, and I can take, it's put my Zoom stuff there, which I don't need all this. So how about I do Zoom, Pronto. Let's do this. And what we can do is take this right here, and I'm going to go to the link. Okay, let's do this. That link, we're going to change that. Link text. Let me select all that. And I'll make it all beautified and everything. Okay, so we're going to switch out this. You could retype everything, I suppose, or a combination of retyping and what I'm doing. But it gives me my Zoom there. Now, what I probably just went too quick in was I need to make sure that that is there. I'm actually putting the face-to-face time. But maybe I have it there already. Let me see. I can do this. I can just go Office, Zoom, Pronto. I'll do office hours. And we can put it like that. I'll start here. Office hours. I got Office, Zoom, Pronto. Don't need to do this because it's going to be down below. All right, there we go. Kind of smooth some things out a little bit. Okay, all the rest of this announcement stays the same. So I got start here, office hours, then I put Office, Zoom, Pronto, and I'm going to leave because of the way I'm listing it, what might work a little better is to do this. Something like this, maybe sign up for Zoom session, something like that. Sign up for Zoom session. Hope I spelled it all right, but even if I do that, check that out. I can get it fixed. Cool, right? Sign up for Zoom session. All right, let's save that. Let's do this. And we're good. So, I mean, you got to take your time and do this. You know, STC, American Music, the welcome, all the stuff in the announcement, where to start, how do you get a hold of me in the office hours. Yeah, spacing's good. The face-to-face office hours, the Zoom office hours, the Pronto office hours, and sign up for the Zoom session here. Sign up for Zoom session. And I'll add one more thing to that. How about that? And then put the date on this one. Okay, we're good on that. I want to scroll down, and I want to change the date. So going back to my notes, and look at A1. It's going to be week 1, so 1/20 on Tuesday. All right, we're going here, and we want to hit January, Tuesday the 20th, and we're good to go on that. All right. Make it a little bigger, and I'm going to schedule this. All right, I'm going to click it, verify. Looking good. Start here. Office hours. I want to click the link. Good to go. You can see it. And we've got all the options there. Taking me through the semester. Okay. All right, that's announcement 1. All right, announcement. Okay, so schedule. Now I need to do announcement 2. All right, and if I do a double check on the notes, for announcement 2, it's going to be 2/23, week 6. Announcement 2, 2/23. All right, come back over here. Nothing I need to change in there. I'm going to come over here, and we want to fix the date. All right, 2, so February. One more. 23, okay. 2/23. Just wanted to make sure that I'm getting that right. All right, there's 23, and we're good. All this is some just things to think about in the course. Kind of keep things on point. So no dates or anything inside to adjust at this time. All right. Okay. And we want to move to announcement 3, midterm exam, which is going to be 3/6. Okay. And I'll have to change some information in there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and select all this here. I'll come back over here. Okay, maximize. We're going to edit number 3. Okay, STC American Music, exam video, and we want to fix this part. I can just do this for now. Let's do that. And bring it. And there's the adjustment. So I've got my STC American Music, telling students what to study, the video to watch if they need help, the timeline, Monday, March 9th, 2026, 8:30 a.m. to Sunday, March 15th, 2026, 11 p.m. That looks good. Face-to-face, week 8, class 2. Awesome. This is everything I need. And I just need to make sure that I don't mess up the date on this one. So come back up to my announcements, midterm A3, so it's going to be 3-6. 3-6, come over here. We'll do this. I need to get to March. All right, so Friday, March 6th. Okay, and we're good to go. Bring that back up. Post it. Double check here. And third A3. We'll just click that announcement. Cool. Looking good. March 9th. Yep. All right, cool. All right, now I want to go to A4. And for this one, let's go to A4, final exam exemption, 420, all right, week 13. All right. This criteria is, okay, it looks like I do have a date in here for all the exemption stuff. Let's take a look at that. That's something I actually forgot to update or edit. So I'm going to set the date, and then we're going 420. All right, so first things first that I know I can do 100%. Let's come down and get this to April 20th. Okay, there's April 20th. We get that. And then another thing I can also do, come out of here, and then let's go to the calendar, and we'll go, okay, it goes out on April 20th. Exam's going to be, it's going to close on the 14th. So then I can look at, then the paper's going to come through the 3rd. So I just need to set something like, completing all their work somewhere in week 15. So let's see, we're talking about, let's see, Wednesday, early the 3rd, and they would get in, okay, on 8th. So how about come back to the calendar, and then I would say I could make it the 4th, Monday, December 4th, and then announcement on the 8th, or May 4 and May 8. So Monday, May 4, let's change this one. We'll go Monday, May, well, if I can spell today, May 4, 2026, 11 p.m. Just complete the work early, so there's enough time to grade it for any kind of exemption. It's bold. All right, early, we're going to go Monday, May 4, 2026, 11 p.m. And this one we want to make this will be Friday. All right, and I'll double check that calendar, of course, to be 100% bold. Okay, so Monday, May 4th, 2026, 11 p.m. Friday, May 8th. I need to change the year, of course. Oops. There we go. Monday, May 4th, 2026. Monday, May 4th, 2026, 11 p.m. Friday, May 8th, 2026, 11 p.m. Post. I'll go back to the calendar and double check. Monday, May 4th, yes. Friday, May 8th. Monday, May 4th, Friday, May 8th. Yep. Come over here. I'm going to fix the order 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to click on the criteria. Yeah, all that looks good. So Monday, May 4th, 2026, 11 p.m. Friday, May 8th, yeah, all that's great. Okay, let's go to number 5. I'm going to keep editing these. Course evaluations. So in this case, it's been a fun spring. It has been a fun spring 2026 session. Okay, that's the first thing. The next thing would be getting both the close date and all that business. So I'm going to come over here and looking for all the dates. All right, start here, midterm, final, concert. There it is here. This is due dates. This may be different or change. This is me basically trying to get it as close as possible. We don't know the for sure date until 8, 9, 10 weeks in, something like that. So I just have to get something there as a placeholder and get as close as I can. So we'll come over here, put that in there, take that out. We'll bring this up. We'll add the color to it. Green. I'll come back over to my post. Going to be for my A5. Okay. A5. Let's see. All right, what is that? A4, A5? Ooh, I changed this one to A6. Okay, so I see another change here. Course evaluations is now going to be A6 on 5.4. Okay, A6 on 5.4. A6, and we're going to change to a 5.4. All right, 4, and I'll have to fix the other one. Okay, so the 1, 2, 3, 4 video and or concert paper. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. That becomes 6. So come back over here. Video and or concert paper is number 5. So let's video and or concert paper number 5 on 427. Let's fix that. Video, there it is. Video and or concert paper. I'm going to edit. All right, no dates on the inside of the box. Everything looks clear there for this actual assignment. So come back and double check. 427 A5. Okay. 427. I'm going to call this one A5 now. And we want to get to April. It's going to be right there. We're going to post. Try to make sure we keep everything all good. I'm going to maximize here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got A1, Welcome to American Music. A2, Course Progress Read Now. A3, Midterm. A4, Final Exam, Exemption Criteria. I'm going to click that real quick. Yeah, that's good. Monday, May 4, 2011. Yeah, Friday. Okay, cool. And then 5, video and or concert paper for A5. No inside dates. I just moved switched a couple announcements in terms of when they actually get posted. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then my 6, course evaluations, spring 2026. The change there. Made sure I got all that. Cool. And then the due date, Wednesday, May 6, 2026, 11 p.m. Yeah, if I wanted to double check, May 6, yep, right there. See it. Good to go. All right, come back over here. X out of that. We see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we check the alignment. 122, 23, 36, 420, 427, 54. Yeah, everything's looking good. All the 730s, and we want to fix. We got 7 and 8. So the final exam, which is going to need to update the timeline update as well as when it's going to be posted. Okay, so I need to get back to the help file. All right, final exam. Now, I am showing right here. You do see music appreciation, but this course prep is all the same for the classes. The interesting thing about what I've been doing, just so it's not confusing, is in music appreciation, American music. There's a shared timeline. So if I come over here to my American music prep, we can see A1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, and then, well, good to double check. I'm using my notes, but let's double check. A5, A6, yeah. Final exam is 5, 8, which is going to be, so I'll bring this out a little bit and just make sure. So American music and another class I teach, music appreciation, have a basic, week 1 start here, and then then they run the first big the first big overarching topic or lecture goes from week 2 to week 2 all the way to week 5, and then week 6, 7, and 8 are coupled together. And then we get 9, 10, 11 coupled together, and then 12 through 16. I have it coupled the same way in courses. It wasn't actually on purpose. It kind of aligned that way over the years, and it'll probably change. It didn't used to be, and now it does. It's probably going to change again in the future. At any rate, I'm looking at A7 on 5, 8, 26. So I want to fix this. We want to get in here. All right, let's see, May 8th. This is my final exam, but I also have to make sure that I get all the American music final exam information. Here we go. All right, final exam. Okay, that's good. All right, Friday, May 8th to Thursday, May 14th. Looks great. And then face-to-face, week 16. All right, so A7, 13, 10, final exam. Dates look good. All this looks good. And then I've got my posting. And if I miss any of the email stuff, I'll go back and fix later. It is nice for them to get the email on that. But as I've been recording this, I might miss something. I probably will miss something, but go back. I'll make sure to go back and double check, and I would advise anybody watching this to learn a few things. Make sure you go back and double check, Okay, so we're going to post, and we're going to check the flow. A1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, looking good, all the way down. And we're checking the alignment here, the dates, 122, 23, 36, 420, 427, 54, 58. Yeah, cool. And the class has got to close. I'll bring this, double checking all that. Yeah, May 8th, May 14th, cool. Yes, yeah. And then I'm going to go back, do another double take on that one. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, cool. Now I want to do the last one. Okay, so edit. American music is now closed. All right. Okay. Have a great summer. Interesting. It must have been a mistake because it should have said have a great holiday or whatever, because this is from fall 2025, and now I'm editing it for spring 2026. It's going to launch in a couple of days. But cool. Oh well, not perfect. I was supposed to have to change this right now, but yeah, summer does come after the spring. Cool. We'll leave it. But we want to get the posting date right. So I'm going to come over here, and we're following. It's okay. American music, and I need to get here 519. Okay, we're in there. I'm gonna make it big again. I sometimes forget. Sorry about that. May 19. There we go. All right, 5/19/26, 7:30 a.m. We're going to post. All right, A1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All that looks good. And then the dates: 122, 23, 36, 420, 427, 54, 58, 519. I see the welcome, the course progress, the midterm, the exemption, the paper, evaluations, exam, and the class is now closed. We're good to go. It takes a little while to do edits on announcements, but the good thing is we've checked achievements, groups, analytics, messages, gradebook, discussions, announcements, calendar, and now we just need to go through the content and see, okay, what else do we need to take care of? All right, I need to go to the welcome, And we want to do some editing here as well. So I know I need to change office hours and I need to change this timeline. So let's click Edit. And let's just get in there. All right. And I can bring it over. I could bring this over from my notes. But another thing that I can also do is if I have another class done already, which I do, I can copy it from there. So I'm going to just keep this flow going. And I'm going to go into, well, I'll do it from another dev shell, which will be just fine. But I could do it from the class that I actually made that's about to go live. Either way, you just want to get it from somewhere if you want. And then I don't have to do all the fancy coloring and fonts and stuff. So I'm going to click on the music appreciation one, which is going to, of course, share some things. And I'm going to change the order. We're going to put appreciation left. Okay, I'm going to click on start here. I'm going to go to welcome. All right, I'm going to hit edit. And I'm going to come down because this is the information. This dev shell has already been complete. So I have a dev shell for music appreciation, for American music, and other courses that I teach, applied percussion, percussion ensemble, and other things. Okay, we're just going to bring it over, really. I'm going to come over here, and I want to do this. All right, and I'll get the other thing, just the timeline, bring it over. I'm going to do this, and let's highlight all of that. Okay, everything else stays the same. I'm going to save it. Hopefully it's all good. All right, welcome to American Music. Instructor information. Zoom looks good. Pronto looks good. January 20th, Thursday, May 14th. Everything looks great. Click on Zoom, and it works. Yeah, cool. All right, isn't that awesome? So gets to more specific on me. I'm not going to click that right now. We're just editing. So welcome to American Music. All that looks good, and I've made sure my timeline is correct. Cool. Welcome is done. Welcome has been edited in the American Music development shell. Now I need to go to edit essential course information. Okay. There's one edit for sure, but I'll do a slow scroll, a medium scroll maybe, just to kind of double check. This is all cool. Yeah, this looks good. Email sample, course guidelines. Okay, it's the bottom part that needs to be done. And let's just take it from music appreciation because that one's already done. I've already done this in the other class, and this is shared information between courses like office hours and expectations. So we're in the music appreciation developmental shell. I'm going to click essential course information. I'm going to hit edit. I'm going to come on down, click in the box. Got to click again, and I'm going to copy everything. I'm going to come over here and do this and just take the place of that. And you saw it change pretty quick, yeah. Okay, verifying X out. This is American Music. Come back over here. Cancel. Gonna X out. Okay, back over here. Clear up things. Okay, American Music. All right, clear, just smooth things out. Now I'll go back to start here, and I'm going to go to Essential Course Information, click. I know the only really big edit I had in this one was all the way down at the bottom. Faculty expectations from students. I'm available for face-to-face office hours, Pronto and Zoom. Sign up for Zoom, send a Pronto text message, or stop by on Friday afternoons. Face-to-face office hours look good. Zoom, 8:30 to 10:30. Pronto, 5:30 to 7:30. And that date that changes, May 19th, 2026. That's when they'll log in on JAGNet and see them early in the morning, their final grades on JAGNet. Obviously, it'll be on Blackboard before that, but they'll get it on JAGNet, whether it's 5, 6, or 7 in the morning. And I'll click on the Zoom just to make sure it's not glitchy. Cool. Nice and quick. All right, so that gets that one done. Let me X out of that. And then, now I can do the syllabus right now if I want. Or I can, I could keep going. I'm going to skip the syllabus for just a second. I'm going to go ahead and do Pronto. Well, in the dev shell, okay, here's the thing. I'm going to need to save the Pronto, getting the Pronto ready. We need to save Pronto. We need to save Syllabus. We need to save the Honorlock and all the Edpuzzle stuff for the next part, where that'll have to be done. We'll export the dev shell, and then we'll import that into the class that's about to go live, and then when we can basically keep going with this. So what I actually do want to do is, for the syllabus, I want to go ahead and click Edit and just change this. All right, so that's MUSI 1310, V01, Spring 2026. And if this was being cross-listed in that case, then once I did that, I would have to actually adjust this. We cross-list if we have, say, multiple sections of the same course, and so you'll have some general information that you might have to change, because a cross-list can combine 3, 4, or 5, or however many sections the college or university allows you to cross-list. So if you're teaching American music but you have multiple sections, it might be all put in a master. So then in the child courses of the master, you want to make sure that in the master you'd have to adjust so that people see their correct information. They'll see their sections, but maybe you want to list, if it's a master, you might want to list that stuff in here, or just put syllabus. Don't put that there. I'm going to leave that. It's fine. 1310. This one isn't cross-listed anyway. 1310, V01, Spring 2026. And I don't want to mess with Syllabus or Pronto in a developmental. You've got to do that in the actual live class that's about to go live. Okay. So coming back to this in a later step. Concourse, Pronto, and other things. Let's do technical support and scrolling through to see if there's anything maybe major I need to fix, minor, whatever. Honorlock for students, cool. Extension is there. Let's check the Zoom link. Perfect. All right, it held. Now this holds semester to semester because I used the same Zoom link and I just changed the title information. Yeah, little trick of the trade there. Okay, close that. So everything's good there. Okay, now I want to head to college resources and services. So in here, the one big thing that I always have to update is going to be here. This is 2425. So all I need to do, I just need to edit, and I need to be able to change that. So we want to do this, and let's add the file in there. I've got to find where it is. I'm going to navigate to that now. Should be in my course prep. Hopefully, there we go. STC Student Handbook 2526. Yes, I'm going to rename it for the upload just ever so slightly. I'm just going to do that. Select. I'm going to go in there, and I also want to make sure that I want it to have that labeling. I'm going to maximize. Well, hope so. All right, and let's do that. Select all. South Texas College Student Handbook 2025, 2026, view and download. Yes, good to go with that. All right, and 2425, we delete that. Let's get rid of the extra spaces. Okay, let's see. Document space. I think that's okay. Maybe I want to change that space. Let's see how it looks. Okay. All right. Download for your reference to the document. Student handbook information. Yeah, I think that's fine. Now I can make these bigger. All right. Download for your reference, college resources and services, important contacts. The handbook information. And we see the handbook. Yeah, this is fine. I suppose I could have closed that down, but I think this is fine. We got the correct handbook and everything looks good. All right. All right, so we got that. Now I'm going to click on privacy and accessibility. Nothing big here. Everything's good. Already tested all the links. Yeah, let's get out of there. All right, Honorlock we got to save later. and how-tos we have to save later. So we'll do that after we export and then import into the live class. Practice quiz is good. Course eval stays there. So that in terms of getting ready to export, start here is done. I've got top line navigation done. Start here done. And then really all we need to do now is a course sweep, and we'll be ready for the export. So all of this, we can look at the release conditions. We can double check that after. On the next part of the process is fine. Okay, so we did all the dates, so there's no reason to go back and really double check all the folders. But we'll click a few things just to make us feel good, feel better, maybe make me feel better. But I think everything's looking good. Yeah. Maybe the thoughts and ideas. This is a Padlet, but the way it's put in there, this should transfer just fine. This one's not like a graded Padlet or anything. So this should come through because of how I have it embedded. And there's no grade, it's just for fun. All right, so we'll come back to that to take a look. All right, let's click through for a second. So we're good. Gradebook's been done. Everything has been checked all the way down. All right. We've got our banner there. We've completed the Start Here module. We've done our batch edit due dates. We've edited our module overviews. Cool. We are ready for exporting our developmental shell. Here we go. Let's come over here to the 3 horizontal dots in the dev shell, and we want to export course package. All right, exporting now. Include student activity data in your export. Well, it's a developmental shell. There's no student data in there unless, heck, could there even be an unless? A preview data, preview student maybe. But if it was from a live, if you were to do this from a live class, it's up to you if you want to do that. I would almost always select no. I don't want that student data there. So let's hit no. And it's in progress. It's going to take a minute, but it puts us in a bit of a holding pattern, and we'll get it downloaded to the desktop, and we'll go from there. It looks like it's ready to go. So we want to download that. I'm going to click it now. All right, it's going to take it to desktop. Let's save that. Give it a minute to do its thing. It's ready. Let's take a look. All right. All right, I want to be able to see the desktop, so we're going to change the setting there. Okay, come over here, and we don't need it anymore. It's already got it downloaded. All right, and this is the dev shell, so we are good to close this one out. And now we're going to work within Spring 2026 MUSI 1310 V01 American Music. And I'm going to come down. Okay. This is nice and clear and clean. I'm not going to click on Gradebook or any place that might have student names, because this is, while it's a closed class, it's closed at the moment. It will be live in another day and a half. So first thing I want to do is I want to import, and then we'll go from there. So let's click the 3 horizontal dots. We're going to go to import content, import course content, and we want to look for it. I'm going to click here, my home, my desktop, and I want to click on this export file. Let's open. And it's going to upload. So it'll take a moment to do its thing. And we just, again, another one of those holding patterns. Right now we're just waiting for it to upload. And then once it finishes the upload, it will continue the import process. Standing by for it to finish its thing. And it's moving. Oh, all right. Okay. The developmental shell, everything's good. It uploaded. We imported it in, and everything is looking good. So let's go ahead and you can see the classes here now. I'm going to click OK. Awesome. And then let's take a look at our to-do list. All right, we see this is missing. I want to be careful not to click on any analytics or gradebook or anything like that that might show students as this is a almost live class. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is let me show you the to-do list here. So now that we have we've got it in the class, so we exported the course, then we imported the course. Now we want to do the course image because that did not carry over from the developmental shell. I don't know if that's ever going to get fixed, but at this point you have to redo that. Okay, so maximize. I'm going to go over here, our side navigation here. Let's click course image, edit display settings. We want to find the image we want. We're going to upload a file. Let's go to desktop work, MUSI 2026, and my banners and icons. Try to keep all this really beautifully organized. I want that splash color thing. I'll bring it in there, hit next. I'm going to adjust it ever so slightly, just a little bit. And this is default, mark the image as decorative. Yeah, I want to go with that for this one. And course banner on, yeah. And I'm going to hit save, and it takes, it's done almost instantaneously. So cool, now we can see we've got the course banners there. All right, and if I just keep going through the checklist, we don't want to forget anything. So now I just want to post the announcements. Good news is all the announcement settings hold. It just, when you bring it over from the dev shell, you just have to go into announcements and click post. But everything holds aside from the posting. It basically, from the dev shell into the soon-to-be live class on the announcements, it just shows them as drafts. So just go through, and all you got to do is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just do this. Post, 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 and you're done. This can obviously be changed by viewer status announcement. I'm doing the alphanumerics to help it look neat and clean for me. It doesn't matter. You can do alphas, you can do numerics, or you don't have to do that at all. It's whatever you want to do. But I can see A1, A2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Welcome, course progress, midterm, exemption criteria, the paper, evaluations, final, American music, everything is great. And I see that everything is in line as I double check dates coming down this way as well. Good to go. All right, go to content. All right, and as we're running through things, going back, and we want to get the Concourse syllabus ready to go. I did leave off, I should have put on there after post announcements, probably want to do this one. That's pretty important to do also. I'll show you. Yep, see, I missed something. Export course, import course, course image, post announcements, Pronto, Concourse syllabus, Honorlock, and all the Edpuzzle, and then a full course sweep. So let's do that Pronto real quick. Just activate it really. So all I'm going to do is go to the Start Here module. I'm going to come down to Pronto Instant Messenger. Soon to be live class, which is closed, but we want to make sure this gets activated. Okay, I'm going to X out of that. Pronto is preparing your group. Pronto is preparing a group chat for you. If you recently edited the course, you may need to wait for the changes to take effect in Pronto. Please try again later. If you're unable to access Pronto for 24 hours or more, please contact your instructor reference code. Oh my gosh. X out. And all you really got to do is this. There is a Pronto admin dashboard. You can run a lot of stuff from there if you want. But really, if I just go here and then click it again, check it out. We're good. It's there. It's I'll be live soon, but it's activated, so you're good. That's it for Pronto. I have other videos that talk about all the fancy stuff that you can do with Pronto and how to use the admin dashboard, but this is the bare bones basic of getting it rocking and rolling. So let's X out of that. Okay, so now we went ahead and jump to Concourse syllabus, MUSI 1310 V01 Spring 2026. Let's click it. It's going to link us over to the syllabus, American Music, MUSI 1310, meeting times online, course description, contact information, course learning outcomes, institutional policies. So this is the master syllabus or the master syllabi for the course. Ends with instructional or institutional continuity statement. And I need to get my information in there. All right. So what I need to do is let's copy syllabus content from another course to this course. And let's get it from, I need to make sure, MUSI1310. All right, and we want to get that from the recent. Looking at a CBE, we want to look for something, okay, a full term fall 2025, V01, that's what we want. We want to copy that one. I'm going to bring everything over. Contact, everything from V01 fall, V01 spring, we're going to copy now. It gives me the bare bones basics of everything that I need in the course. All right, now I'm going to have to fix the office hours. And of course, other dates and things need to be fixed, but that's pretty quick. So I can see at least all the assignments, exams, quizzes, paper, all the stuff's in there. All right, a couple things I'm going to do. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to get the office hours from another class, copy syllabus content from another course to this course. Let's do it from MUSI 1306, and we're going to look for a 2026 one. Let's go next. Okay. Coming down. Any of these would be fine. This one's, well, spring. I need 6. Okay. Oh, there we go. Spring 2026 V04. Let's go over there and let's just copy the contact information. V04 2026 to this one because I've already done that other class. Okay, and we're going to hit OK. Awesome. Now when I come down, we can see if you look very, very close, we'll see that it's changed. I suppose you'd have to rewind, backtrack it, pause it, but at any rate, it is correct. It's got my Friday 1 to 5. It's got my Zoom 8:30 to 10:30, and I can click it to verify that I see 2026, and I see, Jan 21, which I don't do office hours every single day, so it's showing, what is that, Wednesday, the first day I have office hours. All right, we're cool with that. Now, quite a few other things to adjust. I'm going to go through course requirements. All this is a mainstay. It's meant to fit all the sessions, fall, spring, summer 1, summer 2, VFs, minis, and the way that it's written. These do, as I get into the assignments, I'm going to have to adjust some dates here. So on this due date schedule here, for journals, all the stuff, pretty simple. I just go back to my course prep here. So I want my course prep. And first thing is I want to get the journals. Okay, so journal 1, Evelyn Glennie. So I'm just going to copy all this. And I'm going to come back to the syllabus. I need to get in edit mode. We're going to come down. Let's go to music and video journals. All right, select them all. Going to get that in there. Going to bring this up. I can make it quicker in Word if I wanted to do the bullets before. I probably should have done that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And we'll just fix all this real quick. And then we double check. We don't want to miss anything. Now, usually I do this before. For some reason I didn't this go around. But Journal 1, Journal 2, Journal 3, Journal 4 is not in the right spot. So I just want to fix that. And I messed it up. So I want to get the cursor in the right spot. Down, up, down. Okay. Now okay, yes. Journal 1, Journal 2, Journal 3, Journal 4, Journal 5, Journal 6. Journal 6 if I can talk. Journal 7, Journal 8, Journal 9, Journal 10, Journal 11. Okay, we're going to save. I still have a mistake that I need to make sure I fix. So we need to fix that mistake. Hey, I should have caught that. I didn't. Got to be careful. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. Now let's make sure I fix the line. All right. So I see the proper dates are all there, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and all the dates are all good. Now the next one I want to fix is going to be quizzes. All right. So I want to go back to the document and just get all this. Just copy it. Come over here. get it in there, and get that happening. Coolness, got all that. Yeah, it looks good. Cool. All right, weekly quizzes. Weekly quizzes. See due date schedule. All right. Elements of music: Elvis, Beatles, folk, Dylan, surf, dance, DJs, breakbeats, and hip hop. And I see 22, 15, 15, 12, 12, 12, 10, 10. Perfect. Looking great. Let's fix the midterm and final. And we'll do this. We're going to go here. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring it over. Let's add some things in notes. Okay. Get that. I'm going to come over here. Do that. Okay, I'm going to go back, down. I need to get the ultimate date here. Sunday. That's good. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to copy again from here, so I don't have to go back. Let's take it out. It's already saved in the copied memory. All right, midterm, Sunday, March 15th, 2026, 11 p.m. Monday, March 9, 2026 to Sunday, March 15, 2026, face-to-face, week 8, class 2. Awesome. We're going to save that. Double check it. Midterm, yes. Due Sunday, March 15, 2026, 11 p.m. Online, Monday, March 9th, 2026, 8:30 a.m. Sunday, March 15. Yeah, looks good. And then let's come over here. And I want to do this. Okay, and then I want to get my final day. Let's back this up a little bit. Looks good. All right, do Thursday, May 14th, 2026, 11 p.m. Cool. Online Friday, May 8th. Thursday, May 14th, 26. All that looks good. Let's save it. Double check it as we kind of slow scroll down. Everything looking good. All right, midterm, Sunday, 15, 26. Timeline, looking good. Final exam due Thursday, May 14, 2026, 11 p.m. Friday, May 8th, May 14. Looking good, looking good. I want to double check this. Get that right. Yeah, I did. It looks like a trick of the eyes. It was correct. Okay. And I'm going through with the cursor, making sure, again, going through the cursor, making sure everything looks good. Yeah. Come back over here. I think that keeps just tricking my eyes. That keeps tricking my eyes. It's kind of wild. All right. Okay, then I want to fix the concert paper, as I, for some reason, don't want to give up on the trick. I don't know what my deal is. Okay, leave it alone. Leave it alone, it's fine. All right, video under concert paper, so I want to fix that. And come over here, we're going to get that right there. Okay, I want to get it in there. Could have just select all and delete in one shot, of course. Do Sunday, May 3rd, 2026, 11 p.m. Yeah, that's right. And it's not in the body, so that's good. Don't have to fix it twice. Okay, cool. So journal due dates, quiz due dates, midterm due, let's see the midterm timeline, final exam timeline, video and or concert paper date. That's looking good. I want to fix the important due dates. All right, let's see. I can take that from the file as well. I'm going to scroll down. And I'm looking at my course prep notes. So American music, good. And I come down to, let's take it from the HTML on this one. I'm going to copy the hypertext markup language. I could do it either way, honestly. I could just copy the bullet points either way. I do both of these. Gets it in there. Okay, so what is my... Oh, I see I have a mistake. Yeah, this is a mistake that from another class. It shouldn't be there. Oops. But okay, HTML. Save. Important dates for spring 2026. All that looks good. And if it didn't, I could adjust or fix later. And what I really want to do is just put that here. I can just take this, do that, which is fine. Okay, that's cool. Important dates for spring 2026. We're cool, that's good. And honestly, from the document, I had it as bullet points too. I could have just, of course, copy and paste that right into it. It'd be really all the same. I can do this and come over and do like this. Boom. Same thing, and just save. You're good. Important dates for spring 2026. January 24, 13. Let's see. No issues. Good. Looks good all the way down. And again, you miss something, go back and fix the spacing issue, or something gets jumbled or you don't quite like it, But we're looking pretty good here. 24, 13, 6, 2, 5, 28, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19. I'm happy with that. All right. Next is going to be to go through the topic outline and see, are there any dates or things that need to change? We'll go welcome. Let's see, elements 1, 2, 3, 4. We get down to where we have midterm exam. All right, so that needs to be updated. Let's do that now. So you want those dates. Here's that. Come over here. I'm going to maximize again in the box. Okay, gonna make sure this is good. Okay, Monday, March 9th, Sunday, March 15th. Yeah, that looks good. Let's save. All right, then you see it in week 8. Okay, we've got that updated there. It's all good. March 9th to March 15th. 26, yeah. Okay, then we keep going through. What else do we want to do? The concert paper, and then the final exam. Let's do the concert paper. All right. So for concert paper, right here, back to the syllabus, concert paper, and let's do, just making sure. Yeah, that's good. That's good right there. Sunday, May 3rd, 2026, 11 p.m. I'm going to leave it at that. That's fine. And then we want to fix the final exam on the syllabus. Okay, right here. All right, final exam. What's that review? Right here. Good to go. Do a check on the space. All right. May 8th, 2026, 8:30 a.m. to Thursday, May 14th, 2026, 11 p.m. Yeah, good. And that's it. All the institutional policies stand. Those are things that are part of the master, so we leave that alone. And as I come back up, scanning through on May 8th, 26, 14, 26, all that looks good. May 3rd, 2026, March 9th, 26, March 15, 26, all that looks good. Important dates for spring 2026, rocking and rolling. We're doing another sweep to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Again, if we do or I do, we just go back and beautify that as needed. We see Sunday, May 3rd, looks good. May 14, 26, 15, 26. All this is good. All the due dates, we're rocking. That's it. Back up to the top. View mode, we are good to go on the syllabus. Last part of the process is to send it through the audit. I'm not going to do that as a part of this video, but of course you'd want to do the audit process. It's going to show their names and emails that I'm not going to show in this particular video. But make sure you do the audit part as the final part of the process for all professors out there using Concourse Syllabus. Okay, so I know it's ready. I'm viewing it. It's in view mode. Okay. X out of that. And if I hit over student preview, start preview, come over here, start here module, and I want to view the syllabus, click it. Pops right up. Yeah, awesome. Good to go. Everything's there. I can see everything that I had just edited, changed, updated. Cool. Now we need to get to Honorlock settings, and then we get to Edpuzzle. Okay, so let's go back to the class, and let's get Honorlock ready to go. We're going to go to the Start Here module. Going to scroll down until we get to Honorlock exam list. Now I have this hidden because I use conditional release, and when you use conditional release, it's only going to show what's currently available, not all the forthcoming or upcoming exams. So if you use conditional release for releasing things as students go, I would advise to just keep it hidden because it confuses people when they click on it and go, I don't see all the quizzes, assessments, exams. Well, they're not if it's set to conditional release. So like this one has a condition. This has a condition, and even get into folders, like to actually access this one, you have to have done the Elvis Presley quiz. If you are in, say if I back up to, how about module 1, and I want to get to week 4 Elements of Music 3, you have to have actually watched lecture 2 for that to automatically open. So it can throw off like the listing, but they can see they'll be able to see it in the syllabus and in the module overviews. So they just have to unlock things as they go. All right, just kind of a word to the wise on that. Okay, back to the Start Here module, and we want to go to Honorlock exam list. Okay, this takes some time, so I'm just going to go through it as quickly as possible. All right, Honorlock practice quiz. When you go from the developmental shell into the soon-to-be, like into the actual class that's live, it's not open, but it's a live class. It's closed. It will open soon. The Honorlock settings that I had in the dev shell, I didn't show those, but I'll show them to you. It holds the Blackboard settings, but the actual app settings, you have to redo them. So let's enable. This is the practice quiz. We're going to do send email notifications. I'm going to scroll down. I don't need test taker ID. I've already got test taker photo. I do want the browser guard, and I want to have notes and all that stuff allowed. Public area, headphones are cool, background noise. I want to stick with Blackboard settings, so I don't want to change that. So let's go ahead and enable this one and keep the ball rolling. Scroll down. We're going to go to Elements of Music. We're going to enable that. Send email notifications. I don't need test taker ID. I want test taker photo. I want browser guard. Open book, notes, scratch, restroom, public area, headphones. It's a music course. You're tested on music, background noise. Leave. The visibility is done by Blackboard, so we're going to enable now. Okay, keep going. I probably talk faster and move faster than the systems can go. Elvis Presley, we want to enable that. And I want to send email notifications. Turn off test taker ID, browser guard on. Open book, notes, scratch, restroom, public area allowed, headphones allowed, background noise allowed. Good to go on that. And I'm going to enable. And these settings, I'm just going to maintain all these settings as I keep moving forward. Now I'm at the Beatles. I want to enable the Beatles quiz. Send email notifications. Test taker ID, because I have photo, I don't need both. Browser guard on. All this is good here. And we're going to keep that moving forward. All right. And then going back down as we, so we go to midterm exam. Midterm, make sure I click the right one. Midterm exam. Send email notifications. Test taker ID off. Browser guard on. We open book, notes, scratch, restroom breaks, public area, headphones, background noise, all that's good. Okay, cool. We're going to enable. So we want to maintain the visibility settings from Blackboard. Okay, we're going through. Now we're at folk music. We're going to enable, send email notifications, test taker ID off, browser guard on, open book, notes allowed, scratch paper allowed, restroom breaks, public area allowed, headphones allowed, background noise allowed. Okay, all right, test taker, yes, looking good. Oh, this looks good. We want to keep the Blackboard settings, so we're going to leave that default no, so the Blackboard rules the roost on that one. Okay, almost there. A few more. All right, Bob Dylan. We want to enable Bob Dylan. Send email notifications. Turn test taker off. Or at least for my class, I like that. Browser card. And I want open book allowed. Notes, scratch, restroom breaks, public area, headphones, background noise. All right. So this is all the stuff that I like to use. I'm going pretty fast in this. I do have separate videos that break down everything that Honorlock does and the settings in a slower fashion. So please check that out. I'll leave a link in the description for my detailed breakdown of everything Honorlock can do. All right, enable. All right, and getting down to the wire. So what do we have left here? Surf, dance. Okay, where is it? Right there. Surf. Okay, send email. Take that off. Browser guard on. We want all of these. That's what I want to use. Test taker ID, browser. Good. Okay, enable. All right, and the next one is the dance craze. Okay, dance craze. Email notifications. Turn this one off. Browser card. Open book. Notes allowed. Scratch paper allowed. Restroom breaks. Public area. Headphones. Background noise. Do a quick scroll up to the discount double check. All right. We're good. And if I miss something, as I always say, I'll go back and fix it. Okay. And good progress here. Now we're at DJs, breakbeats, and hip hop. Let's enable that one. Send email notifications. Webcam, record screen. Yeah, scan this one off. Want that one. That's good. And I want to make sure I have all of these. Okay, enable. Good to go on that. And the final. And then we'll pull the whole list up. Okay, we'll turn the test taker ID off. We'll do browser guard on. And then we'll select these. Okay, test taker ID. We've got test taker photo, browser guard. These are all good. Okay, let's enable. Leave that to default no, so Blackboard sets that. And as soon as it's ready, we want to see Honorlock enabled assessments. All right, so I got the practice quiz. We got Elements, Elvis, Beatles, Midterm, Folk, Bob Dylan, Surf, Dance, DJs, Breakbeats, Hip Hop, and the final. Awesome. That is everything. Cool. Tedious, takes some time, but we got it done. All right, let's X out of that. Everything is good on the on Honorlock. Now, next I want to do the Edpuzzle how-to videos. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go to start here. And let's scroll down to the American Music How-To Videos Edpuzzle. It's going to link it. I'm going to put my description. Just going to put it right in there. And I can change it around if I want. I can just do this. I can have, American music. I think what I might do is, why don't I start it like this? And maybe I can do American music, V01. I could put 2026, I suppose. I'm going to leave it like that. I can rename it if I want later. Higher education, music. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah. And I want to do this, A to Z. I want to go to my how-to videos. I need to make sure I pick the correct one. So this is going to be 01B, American Music Spring 2026. That's the one I want. Yes. Yeah, that's CBE. That's VF. Okay. That's, Music Appreciation. So American Music Spring. Yes, correct. I'm going to get that in there. I want to keep the order as I set it. So keep that on. I can see I've got all the how-to videos of how to do everything in the class and a little bit about me and, who I am, what I'm all about, that kind of thing. But mostly tutorials on how to use Blackboard, how to use the apps, and of course, tutorial videos on every assignment in the class. So hopefully that helps everybody. Let's do next. We're going to do unlimited attempts, prevent skipping on, and we're going to leave off the speed up and accessibility. They can get that from YouTube if they want, because all my lectures are on YouTube. Let's hit assign, and we're good. That part's done. And we can, of course, verify it. If we come over here, refresh Edpuzzle, find the class, and I'm looking for the one that I just labeled. So, and I've got, master. I got a spring one labeled here. You can label it kind of really however you want, but here's the one I just did. And we can see American Music, spring 2026, and it's going all the way down. Okay, cool. So that takes everything in the Start Here module. It's a lot of we're almost done. The last thing we want to do, we want to close that, and we just need to get the lectures in there. So let's go to Module 1. Let's click Week 2, Elements of Music 1. Lecture 1, A World Without Music. These settings don't hold. So when you set up your Edpuzzles in the developmental shell, you can set them up, but you can't link them. You can set up what, like the labeling and what you want to do, and basically you can put the Edpuzzle there and list it, but you can't actually link it. It's got to be a live class, and if you were to take an old class and then just export and import it in, it won't. It has to link to the actual class. So, at any rate, I have other videos on that as well. But let's keep this going. And this is quick. It just takes time. So we need to pick American Music course, and I want to make sure I get the correct lectures. So we've got yes, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to get through 9. So here's the first one. All right, lecture 1. Next, we're going to do unlimited, and we're going to leave the default settings. No, we're going to, yeah, that's good. All right, first one's done. Now we want to go to lecture 2. Click on lecture 2. I'm going to get over here to Edpuzzle. I'm going to hit A to Z. Make sure I go to American Music Course Lectures, and I'm hitting lecture 2. Next. Change this to unlimited. Leave the default settings. That's what I prefer. X out of that. Now we're going to go to lecture 3. Click it. American Music Lecture 3. Okay, newest. We're going to go A to Z. We're going to go American Music. Lecture 3. Next. We're going to do unlimited. Leave default settings on. X out of that. Keep it moving forward. Number 4, American Music Lecture 4. We're going to click on A to Z, American Music. This is Lecture 4. Next, unlimited. Default settings will stay. All right, we get to the next one, Elvis Presley and the Beatles. Okay, let's click the folder, Lecture 5. All right, we want to do, just to find a quicker, A to Z, American Music. We're looking for our Lecture 5, Elvis Presley. Click, next, unlimited. Defaults are good. All right, now we want to get to the Beatles. Lecture 6, same process here. A to Z, American Music, Beatles. And then next, unlimited. Leave the defaults. That's for me anyway. I like the defaults. You prevent skipping, and they can get transcripts and speed up on YouTube if they want. All right, Module 3, Music and Transition, Folk Music, Lecture 7. Same thing, just so my eyes can find things quicker. We're looking for number 7, Folk Music. Next, unlimited. Prevent skipping, speed up videos is off. Turn closed captions, yeah, leave the defaults. Okay, we want Lecture 8, so we're moving forward. This is Bob Dylan, Lecture 8. Sorry, that was a mistake. Didn't mean to click that. Lecture 8, not the journal. Okay, A to Z, American Music. Scroll until you see Bob. We got that. Next, unlimited. Defaults will stay. All right, lecture 9 is a surf. Okay, right there. All right, A to Z, American music. All right, we're going to go to surf. Good, and we want to hit next. All right, unlimited. All right, and same as usual, prevent skipping is on. No speed up, no captions. Okay. That takes care of all the lectures. That's all the Edpuzzles. Okay, I'm going to click here to kind of close everything out. I can verify that I've got everything. I'm going to refresh Edpuzzle. It's showing the class. And once it gets done there, I scroll down and see that the how-to videos, intro videos, that's all done. Then I see lecture 1, lecture 2, lecture 3, lecture 4, lecture 5, lecture 6, lecture 7, lecture 8, lecture 9. Good to go. Everything's there for V01 American Music. Go back to the class, and I scroll down to Module 4, and I can see in Module 4 with the dance craze, this one doesn't have a lecture, and the DJ's one doesn't have a lecture. It has stuff in there. Like there's a podcast in the dance craze, and the DJ one has a different video to watch. So there's still actually content there, but some different stuff. Okay, now let's check the notes. Really, we're probably at the final course sweep, and then we're good. So we exported the course, imported the course. We did the course image. We posted the announcements. Took care of Pronto, Concourse Syllabus, Honorlock settings, how-to videos on Edpuzzle, video lectures on Edpuzzle. Now it's time for the full course sweep. All right, it's just to make sure we don't forget anything. I'm going to close that out. I'll bring that down just in case for some reason I had to come back to it. I don't need Edpuzzle anymore. Don't need the calendar. I'm going to maximize, bring everything back. Okay. All right. So announcements. Looks good. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, we're good to go there. See the image. Start here. We've already done all this stuff here. We did the syllabus. It's labeled. Pronto. This is all good. All right. Let's see, Module 1. All that looks good. What we're looking at now is going Module 1, where I need to check, okay, that Lecture 1 to release, Lecture 2 to release, Lecture 3 to release. Click there. And this one needs Lecture 4. Okay, cool. For this module, they need Elements Quiz. Okay, cool. Click on that. Release conditions. Got to get that. Elvis Presley quiz. So Elvis Presley is open because the module gets open from the previous. And for the Beatles, Elvis Presley quiz, yeah. And then to get the last part, Lecture 6, that's the Beatles one. All right, midterm exam. All right, for it to open, 60% or higher on the Beatles quiz. Sorry about that. Okay, and Module 3, midterm, unlocks that. Okay, folk music quiz. First folder is open by the default module conditions. Then the next folder opens by Lecture 7. To get to the folk music quiz, you got to do Lecture 7 folk. Okay, cool. Bob Dylan from the folk quiz. Bob Dylan quiz from the Bob Dylan lecture. Cool. Surf music from Bob Dylan quiz. And surf quiz from the surf lecture. Good. And then Module 4, the surf quiz lecture. I'm going to click on Module 4. Okay, dance craze. All right, good to go. This one opens by default from the modular quiz requirement. And I get to here, and it's got to be dance craze quiz. Opens up DJs. Cool. Concert paper will remain open. No locks or blocking on that one. 5.3. Okay, share thoughts and ideas. Course evaluation, Music Hall of Fame. It's just a fun little, the class is awesome. Hey, sign, it's like sign my yearbook kind of thing, you know. That's all this is really. So students just signing and showing. Like that, hopefully they had some fun in the class. Final exam gets released based on DJs and the how-to videos. I might actually change this one. I'm going to leave that alone for right now, but I might make the how-tos actually due much earlier than this. So let's see. It says 6% or higher on DJs. Let's do... let's make a change on this one. Let's go release conditions. And let's do activity. And let's do not video. We want the hip quiz. Let's make it that. Let's save. Yeah, let's do it that way. All right. Okay, that just makes it on the quiz. Just to make sure you take that actual quiz before you get there. Get to the folder. Now let's see if I click review sheet. Yeah, this is all good. 514. Okay. So maybe what I want to do is come up here and we could put that other condition there for this one to actually do those, the how-to videos. All right, quiz elements of music, lecture 4. And I don't have a lock. This is V01. How about even make it simpler? Let's go to start here. And we could take module 1 and go module 1. Release conditions. Let's do activity, and let's do American music how-to videos Edpuzzle. Let's do that. Okay, it's online, so that should put the importance on keeping everything in line. All right, so that takes through all the conditions. Maybe I missed one. I've been going through a ton of stuff with you, so I made a few mistakes, and hopefully I corrected them all, fixed them all. But I may have missed one. The big point in the final course sweep for me is checking the conditions, not checking everything 2, 3, 4, 5 times, but just making sure that that's a part of the list. Is in the final course sweep is that everything is released correctly, and I still may need to tinker to double check. A few hours or a day before the class launches. But that's everything. I'm going to just clean this out here. We're back to a full clean course. This class is ready to go. This is the actual class. This is spring 2026 MUSI 1310 V01 American Music. The course settings, it is closed, but it is fully ready. Like it's there. Like it is ready as soon as it opens. Boom, everything's there that the students need, and this is we are a course complete. We're rocking. So thanks for staying with me this long. I'll make sure to leave links to other videos that will go into more detail on some of the things I talked about. I have videos on Pronto, videos on Respondus Lockdown Browser, Honorlock, how to do banners, icons. The list goes on and on, how to pretty much do everything and anything inside Blackboard Learn Ultra, as well as many of the apps that we use. Hope you had a great time. Hope you learned a few things. And if there's something you need, just feel free to click the actual chapter, as I'll break this down into chapters for professors, teachers, students, anybody that needs any of this material. So, hey, thanks again. I'm Professor Ron with Blackboard Tips and Tricks. Have an awesome, awesome semester. We'll see you in the next one.